Welcome to EStory, where we share tales that inspire, enlighten, and entertain. Today, we have a captivating story for you, The Lost Monk. This tale takes us on a journey with a young monk who, in his search for spiritual enlightenment, strays far from his path. Join us as we explore his trials, tribulations, and the profound lessons he learns along the way.
In a remote monastery nestled among mist-shrouded mountains, there lived a monk named Tenzin. Renowned for his wisdom and humility, Tenzin was a revered elder who had dedicated his life to the pursuit of spiritual enlightenment. The monastery, perched on a serene plateau, was a sanctuary of tranquility and devotion. Tenzin had spent decades within the monastery walls, meditating in the quiet solitude of his Spartan chamber and tending to the monastery gardens with care and reverence. His days were marked by rituals of prayer and contemplation, and his nights were filled with the soft chants of fellow monks echoing through the halls.
One misty morning, as the first rays of dawn painted the sky in hues of gold and pink, Tenzin embarked on a solitary pilgrimage to a distant shrine nestled deep within the forest. It was a journey he had undertaken countless times before, a pilgrimage of reflection and spiritual renewal. As Tenzin walked along the winding path through ancient groves and moss-covered stones, he found himself immersed in the symphony of nature, the rustling of leaves, the whisper of the wind, and the gentle murmur of a nearby stream. The air was thick with the scent of pine and earth, and the canopy above filtered sunlight in dappled patterns on the forest floor.
Lost in contemplation, Tenzin wandered deeper into the forest than he had ever ventured before. The familiar path began to blur, and the dense foliage seemed to close in around him like a protective cloak. Yet Tenzin felt no fear, for he believed that every step on this sacred journey was guided by the unseen hand of divine providence. Hours turned into days and days into weeks. As Tenzin wandered through the wilderness, his heart opened to the mysteries of the natural world and his mind attuned to the whispers of ancient spirits. He slept beneath the stars, nourished by wild berries and clear mountain springs, and found solace in the solitude of his quest.
But as time passed, Tenzin began to realize that he had strayed far from the familiar landmarks of the monastery and the well-trodden paths of his brethren. He was lost in the vast expanse of the forest, lost in the labyrinth of his own thoughts, and lost in the depths of his soul. Fear and uncertainty gnawed at Tenzin's heart. Doubt clouded his mind, and he questioned the purpose of his journey. Had he been forsaken by the divine? Was this wilderness his punishment for some unseen transgression? The once clear path of his spiritual journey now seemed obscured by shadows and uncertainty. Despair threatened to overwhelm Tenzin, yet a flicker of faith remained, a faint ember glowing in the darkness of his solitude. With each passing day, he sought solace in prayer and meditation, drawing strength from the teachings of his ancestors and the wisdom of the ancient texts he carried with him.
One misty morning, when Tenzin's spirit was at its lowest ebb, he stumbled upon a clearing bathed in ethereal light. A sacred grove hidden deep within the heart of the forest. In the center of the grove stood a gnarled oak tree, its branches reaching skyward like the arms of an ancient sage. As Tenzin approached the oak tree, a sense of peace washed over him, a peace born of acceptance and surrender. He knelt before the tree, offering prayers of gratitude for the guidance that had led him to this sacred place. In that moment of communion with the natural world, Tenzin understood the true meaning of his journey. He had not been lost, but found. A vessel for divine grace, a pilgrim on the path of awakening.
The Lost Monk is a timeless tale of spiritual quest and self-discovery, reminding us that the journey to enlightenment is often paved with challenges and uncertainties. Through Tenzin's Odyssey, we learn the power of faith, the resilience of the human spirit, and the transformative beauty of embracing the unknown. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey with the Lost Monk. We hope you found the story as inspiring and thought-provoking as we did. Before we go, let's reflect on the 3 key morals of the story. Moral 1. The importance of perseverance. No matter how lost we feel, continuing our journey with determination can lead us to profound discoveries.
Moral 2. The power of self-discovery. Often the answers we seek lie within us, and self-reflection can be the key to unlocking our true potential. Moral 3. The value of guidance. Even in our solitary journeys, the wisdom and support of mentors can be invaluable.
If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to EStory for more tales that enrich and inspire.